Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your March Astrodice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Cancer Leo. Okay, let's roll the dice and see what's going on this month. Cancer Leo. Got the sun coming out with Capricorn energy in the first house. Nice. So, what is it? It is the sun, the way the soul is feeling. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. And it's done Capricorn style. Ooh, persistence. Got seriousness, hardworking, materialistic, bestow shrewdness, and cautious ambition. That's a lot of persistence too. Yeah. And where is it going? I'm sorry. First house. Okay. First house. First house. Oh, that's how they see you. But remember, I always like to say in the first house, you know, it's always so worried about what people see and how the expressions you give out to the world, right? So what people see of me, but I always like to remember what you think of yourself too, right? I think sometimes how we see ourselves and then the way they perceive us is the way, because you want to see yourself a certain way and then push that out, right? So what people see and the impressions you give. Okay. But that's the way it wants it to be. Okay, so your purpose and destiny. How are you moving? Okay, going straight to the beginning of the month, you have the 7 of coins, the 6 of coins. Wow, right in a row with the King of coins. Wow, you guys. Okay, so somebody is definitely dealing with either a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn right off the bat. There's no denying that. We do have a Taurus card. The King of Coins is Taurus. You do have Capricorn over here. So using that Capricorn energy and definitely dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or Virgo. 7 of Coins is like, you've had hardships and now you're going to replan everything, right? It's like the replanning of everything, getting back to the basics, really holding on to this new plan and getting yourself going. And that's really what it is. You're really getting to the purpose. So if something went awry in the past, you're going to pick up the pace and start replanning things and getting going again. The 6 of Coins. In reverse, it's like I don't want to give, I don't want to give all of this away for nothing. It's unfair, it's judgment, it's unfair, it's condescending, and maybe this person is condescending you over here. So what do people see in the impressions you make? Well, King of Coins says, well, I think you're a little egomatic right now. Really, that's what they think. They think that you're being chauvinistic. They think you're being overcompensating. They think that you are ruling over them or ruling over a situation, and that's the way they're seeing you. They're seeing you as being powerful over them. So maybe they feel like you have a power trip. Well, maybe you do, right? Let's just say it. Maybe you do. Maybe you do because you're trying to plan to do something. Maybe you are overcompensating a little bit. Maybe you're overworking it. Maybe you are being a little, controlling. You have the Capricorn over here that's hardworking, serious, and shrewd, bestows shrewdness. So maybe you are being a little shrewd. But maybe that's also because you're using cautious ambitions, as you're trying to get somewhere. That doesn't mean just because we're being cautious about planning something, doesn't mean that we can also be a little overcompensating, right? Because that just means, well, I'm trying to be ambitious over here and I'm trying to be cautious where I'm going with these, but doesn't mean I can't overcompensate. Like maybe I gave too much over here and not enough over here. Okay, well, they think you're being a little, you know, maybe a little egotistical about the way you're doing things, a little controlling, a little over shrewd. Looks like you're getting to business. That's why it looks like persistence to me, and it looks like you're getting to business. So I feel like there's no room to compromise right now. Maybe, like I said before, remember the Seven of Coins, sometimes when things go awry and things go bad, you have to re-evaluate everything and start again on a certain situation. So if something went down and went wrong, then maybe this is why you're doing so. You're like, you know, I have to be in control of this. And yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm a little shrewd. Maybe I'm a little rude. Okay. But maybe I have to be to make the, you know, the changes happen. Maybe I have to take over the power. Maybe you feel you have to do these things. Maybe somebody let them all just go away. So maybe the person, the Taurus over here, or the Capricorn, whoever this earth sign is, doesn't have to be. I'm just going to say for now, maybe they destroyed everything and let everything go to, you know, to Hades, and you have to pick up the broken pieces, right? And I'm really feeling that for you. That's really what I'm getting out of this. So it feels like you have to take the courage, take the steps, and put down the pressure. So they feel you're over controlling a situation. With the Ace of Swords, it's because you clearly can see where the new growth and the new beginning needs to begin. Ace of Swords. You see where the mess up was, and now you're clearly trying to fix it. Yes, so that you can get your happiness. So in the beginning of the month, there might even be two other people you're going to have this celebration. And it really feels like you're going to have a little bit of a celebration. It could be for St. Patrick's Day. It looks like there's some drinking, some fun. And maybe it was because you had to put all these things back together. Maybe you had to save money to have this celebration. And maybe the King of Coins kind of screwed that up, didn't save enough money, spent too much. Take it how it resonates. Eight of Staffs. Well, we're not really talking very well together because he doesn't think that I communicate very well with him right now while we're trying to get this money together for this celebration. Or whatever it is we're trying to do. But I do see a celebration. And it does look like there might be some drinking going on. You know, I'm having a good time. But the only person who's not having a good time is Mr. King of Coins or Mrs. King of Coins over here, because they don't feel like the communication that you two have at this time is worth their time to even be talking to you, because they're still mad at you because they think you are being kind of a bully, right, about the situation. And that was just because you kind of threw them to the side and said, I'm sorry, you kind of screwed this up. Look, I had to take the reins. And it could even be for, why do I feel like this is for somebody's birthday party? Do you have this month a child whose birthday is coming up and they did not plan right? I see that. Six of Swords, Queen of Staff. Now they're getting you kind of mad over here, Cancer, Leo, because they're being over emotional during the middle of the month. Now, you're moving on fine. Everything seemed to have worked out in the beginning of the month, you know, whether it was celebrating St. Patrick's Day, someone's birthday, some kind of celebration or something you're doing. Maybe you're getting a bill paid off. Whatever it was that you're doing is now done. But you are pretty upset about this situation. You're moving on. What are you moving on to? In the middle month, it feels like you're still moving on towards your purpose and your destiny. You have good news coming in. So it feels like you're moving on mad. Let's just say it this way. You're moving on still pretty mad because this person over here is really got you upset and over emotional. And I feel like they're over emotional as well. And it feels like you don't know if they're coming or going. With the King of Cups upside down, it is hard to calculate how they're going to act. So it's kind of got you really upset because, you know, because they're not acting right. Let's put it that way. If you have good news coming in, this is passionate good news. So in the middle of you being really mad in the middle of the month, you're going to have good news coming in that's going to give you this passionate outlook. With the Three of Swords upside down, it's like the ending of the Seven of Swords. So it does look like the King of Coins is going to give you the good news that it looks like they're finally seeing it your way, that they're not going to act this way and act rash anymore. Yeah, they have the realizations that they were kind of a party pooper in the end. They have the realizations that you kind of fixed everything. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it looks like. So at the end of the month, Page of Coins, Queen of Cups, Death card. With a Page of Coins, you could have someone who's coming in. You guys got over emotional over here again. So I'm just like, okay. Kind of letting the situation go to and fro, right? To and fro. It's like every time I turn around, it's to and fro. It's like really. So they've got you kind of over emotional again because they're kind of decided that they're going to, no matter what, they kind of let this go back to the basics and they're kind of just letting that all go, but they're acting childish again. So whether or not this is, it's them, I think it's them again, coming in, acting childish, resentment, wanting his way, foot stomping. If it's not the same, it's like, how many air signs you messing with over here? Could be a child coming in. Now, at the end of the month, you have this child. It feels like a child. Now, I don't know if it's the same energy as the King of Cups or King of Coins over there who was, I mean, they came to the realization that you did everything you were supposed to do. But now I have this other energy, but boy, this energy feels young. So maybe you have a child coming in who's kind of foot stomping. They're getting kind of upset. They feel like everything has to go back to the basics with them. Why do I feel you had a celebration for this? I don't even know if it's the same child, but the Nine of Swords. Hold on. Clarify on the Nine of Swords. You have this like selfish, needy person. Like I said, it doesn't feel like the same energy though. You have good fortune coming in. There's an unexpected event coming in anyways. So even if you have a child over here who's really upset, I mean, it feels like this child is kind of whining and moaning because it feels to me like they really want to, for some of you, they really want to go back to school with the Four of Staffs upside down. It's a firm foundation, so it does feel like some kind of maybe school or foundational place that they want to be. It feels like they're really upset because they want to be somewhere else, in school, at someone's house, doing something. They're really causing a heartache for you at the end of the month, though. And they're really upset about this. And it seems like they are having communications with someone else. It could be an Aquarius, could be a grandfather. Maybe their biological father. Maybe they want to be at their biological mother or father's house. They're giving you lots of problems. Or they're talking to somebody about going back to, brick and mortar school. There's nothing really that you can do about this. You're trying to be the Empress that you can be by trying to nurture the situation, but it looks like they can't. It's kind of like they really just can't, they can't have this. But there is a Wheel of Fortune coming in with an unexpected turn that's coming your way. Oh, 2 cards. Oh, it's the Knight of Swords. So whoever the King of Swords is, it's the Knight of Swords coming in to talk to you about love desires. And the Nine of Coins and traveling. Does this Page of Coins want to go to, why do I keep thinking mom or dad's, like biological mom or dad's, like you're divorced for some of you. And they want to go to this parent's house. And they really want to travel and get this done. It could be your child could be a Capricorn. Or, you know. And this is where they want to be. They want to visit. They want to go back to school. They want to go to this love desired place. But it does look like this King of Swords, or whoever this air sign is, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, really wants to come in to have this conversation with you. Yeah. They think it would be a good idea to allow them to go visit with them. It looks like they tried, whatever, what is this? Because, you know, if this is a person, you guys, they promised this child of yours that they would be coming to visit with them. So yeah, so this child is determined to try to get out of the Eight of Swords and trying to let you understand that there was a promise between this and this other person. So I don't think it's, for some of you, it could be just going back to school and they're waiting to get back into school. But then we have this whole other area over here where it's like, maybe it's a school friend that they, you know, that they want to go visit, or this parent, whoever this is, your child's very upset at the end of the month. They want to go be with this child or this parent. Okay, so watch for that, because that's going to really, that's going to kind of knock you off your rocker for a second, because it looks like it's an unexpected change. It's like something that just comes out of the blue and you're like, what, where did that come from? So, and so the impressions of you that they get over here from you, we're going to bring that in really fast though, is that they do respect you and your wishes. And they do see you kind of going back to the basics of being yourself after all of this is happening. But this person, and I think that's why they want to ask too, is because they see you now, Cancer, Leo, as, you know what, mom's back to normal, dad's back to normal. There's no more of this nonsense going on over here. So now it's a good time to say, hey, you know what? I want to go to grandpa's house. And he said I could go. Look, he promised me. Oh, look, here he comes calling. And then you're like, what? So yeah. And yeah, they're very determined. They kind of work together. That's why I felt like maybe it could be a friend too, because you know how two kids are, you know, they kind of work together. And you were like, remember, mom, you said, you know, 9 months ago. And you're like, 9 months ago? I don't remember what I said 9 months ago. But yeah, that one's going to be a knocker in the boots, right? So yeah, they're going to wait until they can see you in the first house as being normal before they push this on you, right? That's why it feels like a child. Yeah, that's why it literally feels like a kid, because he can come right at you and say, yep, here we go. So wait for that special moment. Okay, and until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.